Hey everybody, it's Jeff Kasmer, and I am the CEO of info.com, impho.com, a private mentoring website dedicated to helping people make money online, start a home business, manage, maintain it. And it's day after Easter, and I haven't recorded a video in a little bit, and I wanted to kind of touch base on a couple things that I have experienced or seen that will help you build your business, and specifically conversion pros. As you know, I've been in online marketing for over 17 years, and Conversion Pros is one of the businesses that I promote, and it's truly an outstanding tool, and it has helped me make lots of money. So let's get right to it. I wanted to talk about with Conversion Pros Facebook marketing, and you'll see several videos on Facebook marketing on my YouTube channel because you can pick up lots of leads and sales through Facebook for Conversion Pros or any other type of business. However, there are things to look for, things to do, things not to do that I continue to cover in some of my videos to make your life easier. So today I wanted to kind of cover two things. One, just a simple conversation I had with a prospective customer or sale or lead or all of the above last night and this morning. And I want to just kind of give you a kind of a sneak peek into our private mentoring group inside Conversion Pros for Facebook because it's truly, truly fantastic. So let me change the screen here a little bit, and let me go to this conversation and kind of scroll up. So anyway, this person, and hopefully she doesn't mind me kind of doing a little teaching here. This person contacted me and became friends with me on Facebook a couple days ago, and obviously everybody's familiar with how that works. So it was just a basic conversation. Didn't know if she was involved in her business or started a business or managed a business. Just somebody who wanted to be friends on Facebook, and I had a kind of a clue that she was either going to try to sell me something or she was interested in one of my businesses because she says self-employed. So anyway, so she kind of sends this on Easter Sunday. Hey, Jeff Shirley here. Just wanted to touch base with you, talk a little bit about you and TCP. Get back to me tomorrow to chat, please. Hope you're having a great Easter with your family. I'm not somebody who, does a lot of business on holidays, but obviously this person is dedicated into trying to make a little extra money or potentially pursue an opportunity. So I figured, well, let's have that conversation. So I basically responded, and this was, as you can see, Easter night. I was done with family and friends and stuff like that. And that's the beauty of, managing your own business is you don't have a specific time to work your business. And we'll talk about time management in another video. However, it can be, because you make money online, it can distract you from doing the daily tasks to continue to drive traffic and sales and money into your bank account. So anyway, I basically kind of responded, hi Shirley, no problem at all. I don't have you on my list, and the reason I say this is because I looked to see if she was a member. See, I didn't want to assume that she was on my team or not on my team when she mentioned TCP. Now, obviously, you can find information on Conversion Pros there anywhere. So I basically just gave her kind of one of my landing pages. And really, honestly, you could do a redirect here and just have a domain name instead of that, but not really a big deal. Usually, if somebody wants to be on your team, they'll hit the link instead of take Team Jeff out and put Conversion Pros. Some of you kind of know how to do that. And this is the way I get credit for the lead, the sale, and everything. So you can do that as well. So anyway, and I get right to the point so that I've had conversations that take forever, and that's just being honest, because people are asking a lot of questions when you can go through the free tour and we'll answer a lot of the questions for you. Look at the free tour, then come to me, ask me questions. And lots of times people are not very good marketers because they'll have people ask a lot of questions and get frustrated and won't answer them, blah, 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 blah. Probably because they think the person's not actually doing any research. They just want you to hear it from you instead of watch a video or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with answering a lot of person's questions who might have more than the normal person. So I just sent them to my traffic page, and she obviously went ahead and opted in. Already know about TCP, and I've watched the videos that come up next, etc. Talk tomorrow. So obviously I was up early. Look at that time. and because you have to work your business every single day. No problem, just let me know what questions you have. So I kind of targeted this to here's this, watch the videos, here are the questions. If you've got questions, I want to answer them for you. So here's what's interesting. So this was her reply, and this is, I can scroll it down, and it was a lot. I mean, there's a lot here. How long have you been using TCP? Do you promote TCP as a biz? How exactly do you promote it? What other biz do you promote? I'm looking at TCP to promote it as my biz. Was it before and got no paid signups, had to promote it on Facebook, free stuff, etc. Looking for someone that can help me figure out how to make it a successful business. Reason for quickly is I'm a broke senior over 70 and we're in some financial trouble, but I still will invest in my business self. And that's an important statement for me, and I'll explain in a minute. We've had a really bad run of life over the last year that took all of our savings, but life is good otherwise. Also, if you have used the TCP leads, what would you say the conversion to paid members is? So there's a ton going on here, okay? That kind of tells me she's pretty serious about the business because she obviously asked a lot of questions, not just the basic questions. Well, how much is it? If I see that question, then I have a real problem with that because that means the person didn't go through the tour or anything like that. It's just, I almost view it as a dumb question. So this person obviously probably knows the cost, and of course you'll see my response here in a minute to make sure she's aware, but I'm assuming that she's obviously done some homework, a little bit of some homework. So obviously I answer most of these questions, not all, as you'll see in my response. So I say, hi Shirley. Been with TCP for several months and simply love the system and tools to help build any business, including TCP, meaning if you just want to promote the Conversion Pros using the Conversion Pros, you can. I promote many other businesses. I've been full-time for 17 years. Absolutely, you can promote TCP as a business, as there are many people that only promote and make a great income with it. That's the question she wants answered most because she does not want she wants to see that people are doing it and promoting it, and that's going to be our only business. Then what's important is, obviously, people, if they're looking to make extra money online, then maybe their situation isn't perfect. I understand your situation. Your monthly cost is 50 bucks. Now, I personally think, based on what she said, she already knows this because she was in it, and for some reason it didn't work for her, which is very manageable, as you can start receiving income with the program as soon as the following Friday. TCP pays every Friday. So then, I'm always honest. I could just say I've used the TCP leads. They're great. They're fantastic. You're going to make thousands. Nope. I have not used them. I have not used them because I'm pretty good at generating my own lead and sales for any businesses. So I have not used them. But I see all kinds of success stories in our private Facebook group for Conversion Pros members. So once you're a paid member, I send you, on my team or any team, I send you an invite so you can go visit that our Facebook group. And I think this is an important benefit of becoming a member. It's just the stuff that you can learn inside when you see not only the owner, but all the members giving tips and techniques, and you can post a landing page and say, hey, what do you think of this? How do I change this? What can I do here? So there's just lots of great training and lots of great positive feedback and lots of great success stories. So then I wanted to make sure she understood that I received notification that you're a lead. So once you take the free tour and upgrade to a member, I'd be happy to send you an invite into our group. The owner himself is there every day answering questions and tons of members to help you when I'm unavailable, which is rare. Would love to personally help you when you're ready. See, what that's saying is I am not rushing this person. They can sign up anytime they want. If you are marketing and you are pushing somebody, you are a fool because that person will just go somewhere else or go to a different program. In fact, I have another conversation that I will actually share with you on another video where I pushed somebody too far and they decided to promote another program. Now, I think they made a mistake in what program they're promoting, but they have to be happy with what they're pursuing in their business. If it was that great 2 weeks ago, but you can't pay the $50 fee, then it's not that great because you have to make that sacrifice. And once you get some paid members and you're building either TCP or your other business, the $50 is going to be nothing. Absolutely nothing. But anyway, I rant and I digress. So anyway, I'm here every day, but I was honest. There are times when I'm not. I'm unavailable. Now, it could be a couple hours when I answer your email or text or whatever, or 5 hours. but I'm going to answer it daily because that's what I do. I mean, I do different things. I've got kids who are in sports. I coach a baseball team. So there's lots going on, and I am not glued to my phone. I'm not one of those persons that you're going to see me at my kid's softball game and I'm going to be watching, YouTube videos. It's just not happening. I'm there for them. So anyway, again, I digress. It's a different story. So anyway, I wanted her to know that I'm happy to be her mentor when she's ready. Very important. Okay. I'm trying to cover some of this. On one of your videos, you promised to basically assure that I will have at least 3 signups, so I will be in profit mode right away. Does that still hold true, and what are your rules for that? That's a really good question. One, if you're a member of my team, I will get you 3 sales. That could take 1 week, 2 weeks, 45 days. But that's my guarantee. I place all my members in a rotator. So here's how I answer her question. Yes, when you're part of my team, I place your specific link into my team rotator, and I will get you 3 sales of the conversion pros. The only rules are that you're not placed in the team rotator until you're an upgraded team member, meaning you've paid your $50 monthly fee, because this gets rid of the tire kickers. After the 7-day trial period, or pay the upgraded fee sooner than the 7 days, which many people do once they get inside, and you stay on my rotator till you get those 3 sales. Those 3 sales can take up to 45 days to complete, but usually sooner. The good thing is, with the excellent training, you'll be able to get your own sales as well for TCP if you're willing to put in a little elbow grease, i.e. work, in your business, so mine will actually supplement and cover your monthly costs. So there you see, I kind of cover it. Some people will join my team because they want the 3 sales, and I get it because they're not confident in themselves. So I use that incentive to get people to be on my team and get them the 3 sales, but most importantly, I teach them to get their own 3 sales, 5 sales, 10 sales, 15 sales, 100 sales. But yes, this is a tool that I use. I have a team rotator. You stay in the rotator. I use your link. When somebody signs up, they're under Conversion Pros for you. Okay? So is your rotator for another one of your biz then? I have a few rotators. The rotator you would placed in is just to get your own 3 sales for TCP. Yes, I have many, many co-ops for many different businesses, but my TCP is only promoting TCP links, your links, for your Conversion Pros business, okay? And are you referring to David Dubb's training when you say that? I didn't know if the rotator would be something to stay into. I imagine there would be costs for that. People have heard that I have co-ops where they can purchase shares and get sales. I help them get sales with my traffic and marketing. I don't know if this is the case, but this is something that obviously, people sometimes are interested in. But I'm going to teach her to get her own sales once I get her 3. You'll see. Pass the 3 sales. Yes, depends on how many you want. No cost in this 3 sales as long as you're an upgraded member. Yes, David Dubb's training. I do some as well, of course, as you've seen my videos, which is great. So I'm just going to kind of move along here. She's kind of feeling that, that it's kind of, she can tell by the messages. Sorry about that. I was kind of stumbling here. You kind of tell that she's doubting her ability. And in fact, I'm just going to stop and do a second training here. So to finish that conversation. So let me get back to you and me. So you can see in that particular conversation, and I'm going to have another video to finish the training in there because I think that's important, that you have to communicate, you have to answer questions, you have empathy and sympathy, but you have to be direct on what the expectations of the program are, meaning the monthly fee. Some people will inquire as far as like my rotator. They want to sign up, me get their 3 sales, then their cost is covered. You have to be a member. You have to be an upgraded member. And you have to maintain that membership. And I guarantee you, if you follow the training, that you will absolutely have that cost covered by either the TCP business itself or whatever business you're in, because the training and the landing pages and the autoresponder are obviously fantastic tools. So again, be confident with a good plan and you will get sales, period. It's as simple as that. So that's it for now. I'm going to have another training here in a couple minutes, and I'm going to finish that conversation because there's some good valid points that she made and I made. And so I'll let you kind of know how that works. So that's it for now. Take care.